Yeah, so those ones are actually AI. It's AI that does those recording. You notice there is a note takers that are doing that recording, but it's fine. I've started now.
Okay.
You
Is this
can
like a
machine your
new
screen.
new record from the beginning?
Now it's just gonna start from this one now. It's fine. Let's go
Okay.
at it. No issues. I'll
Okay.
see if I can access the borderless own and I add it, join them together.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you see my screen, please?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Thank you. So let's try to run this. Uh, so you have this table created. Let's see if you have anything from this table products. Well, we don't have anything anyway. No data found. So let's insert value into it. Into products. Product ID. It's your number. It's your 101. Product name. Let's see. Colgate. I guess it's best. Oh yeah. Okay. Let me explain this. This data type. This data type number 5, 2. So this declaration here saying that the total digits, the total length should be 5, and this um, 2 is after the decimal, which saying that um, it can be it it can be only 2 digits after the decimal. For this case, we can say maybe 123.45. So that is good. It can take a maximum of that kind of number. We cannot input anything that is above three. You cannot input anything that is above 100. So you cannot say maybe 1,000 or 2,000 points point anything. So it will not accept it. So guys, the price maybe 2.3 for the product cost. The retail maybe 4.1. And for the product type, okay, we can say it's for hygiene. Store ID. Okay. From our stores, I think we just have 1, 2, 3. Okay, we can say from store ID 2. Let's run this. Okay, one row inserted. Let's copy and paste a couple of times and then we can edit it. Yeah, another one. Let's see. Not the product name. Same store. Okay. Can be maybe like a mouthwash. Store. Let's see what we have there. Okay, let's add more data. Using the insert all function. On 3, on 4, on 5, 6. This can be a t-shirt. Okay. It can be like a closing company. Can undo, share that issue. It can also be a t-shirt. Let's add more data. Let's add like a 6, 7, 8, 9. This can be for home, furniture. Table. So remember, if you want to use the select insert all, so you need to remove just different from the insert one by one. If you're inserting like a multiple, you just have to remove this semicolon at the end. Six row inserted. Let's see what we have now. Now product table. So I also want to show you concept of how you can create a table, and then if you want to insert into multiple table at the same time. Please, do anyone have any questions so far? Before I move on.
Mr. Toby, I have a question.
Okay.
Okay, the first thing is thank you for this evening. In this syntax I just wrote on the line 51, I'm saying select star all from dual. Where did you get the dual from?
Oh, okay. It's a system. This DUI is a system table. So in order to use this insert all function, you can you must put it at the end of this query. Say for example, if you say insert all into this, it will not work. You will see the error statement now. Let's say we run this. It will say it's missing select keyword. So in Oracle, so if you are inserting into or using this, you just have to put this DUA statement. This DUA is the system tape. It will just return one. I think we talked about it some weeks ago. If you are trying to test a function, it's a system table. So it will just return the values. You can see it's a dummy table. But this doesn't mean that it's going to insert into dummy table, but it just is inserting into this product table. So just do you understand?
I understand you now, yeah. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's move on. So let's create table, and then we can see how we can insert into those different table at the same time. Okay, great. First table. So description table one. And destination table one. Just have a few data. Say ID number. A Worker. Date of. Just take a date, data type. Just copy and paste. Just change it over there. Two. Level 3. So let's run this one by one. Yes, it's set into all of them. Into date of. Use. This number. So in this case, we are inserting into this table from data from the employee table. Into this other table. This is a different header. Number. This table. This table name here was a mistake. I forgot to add 3 here. Oh, we'll use it like that. So you notice here that we have ID, name, date of. And you notice here that the values we are putting into it are dates. This emp number is a number, it's a column with number. This ename is a column with varchar. And this this higher date is a column with date. Let's look at our employee table if you just this employee table, just to remember. So you can see that this is a number, this is the number, e-name is a record, this is a date. So let's insert into this table, these different tables. So you can see 42 rows inserted. So everything that is in this from the employee table one by one. So let's do select from this table. So it should be the same for sorry. Should be the same for the other tables as well. Okay. We have these 3 columns. So we can do something like this. We can also do something that is do I call it? Using some other statement as well. We just selected using this column from this employee table, and you should insert it into this table that we've got here. So we can do something that is as well brilliant as well. We can say let's drop that table. Let's drop those. And let's close the table again. So let's say, let's copy this and edit it. You can see like a case statement when salary is less than or equals to 1,500, then it should insert into this particular table, this first one. And say again, when salary between 1,501 and set to 5, then you should insert this data into this table. The third one again, we can then say into 5. Should insert this column from the employee table into this table that we have here. So let's run this. Missing keyword. Okay, then yeah. Then when this, then today's when this, then okay. Saying that it does not understand this salary. Salary is a column that is here. We don't have salary in the employees table. Here we have this column called salary. don't know what's wrong with this query. But
I thought you dropped those three tables earlier. Could that be why he's saying it does not exist?
no, it might be that this is not working in Oracle, but you can do something like this if you like it, like a query. Like a statement of another query. Just this. Let's try this. It did not. Missing select keyword. I think Oracle is not accepting it, but it can be done in another database. Let's move on. Okay, let's give it like a few minutes. Another try. Let me search online. Yeah, this is similar. You can see chat when this when condition then when condition then. So okay, maybe we do not have else. Let's see if it is the else that is causing. Let's move on. I can see it from this example here. It looks similar to what we have. So you can see this subquery. This is the subquery that we have. This is like a subquery that we have here. So you can see here that it's saying that from all of this and this subquery and this subquery to it. So let's move on. We have a few time is running. So let's see how we can alter table. Let's alter table to change the column that we have there. This is what we have in our describe products table. So in our product table, we have this. So you can see from this description, in this table, we have product ID. The product ID and the store ID. When we defined this table, we say that these two should not be null. These two should not be null. And we define them. So you can see not. So we can modify this as well. Maybe you can say that one too should not be null or any column. So just see how we can modify table. You can say alter table. Product and modify. So you specify the column name, which is this is the column you want to change name. You can say not now. So table altered. Let's check for the description of this product table again. So you can see that this column name is not nullable. It cannot be null. So let's try something to see if it works. Let's see. Insert into table. Let's copy one of these statement above. This is for product. Okay. You can see. Do you see the error saying cannot insert null into this table product.name into this column, meaning that there must be a value that should be inside. There must be a value that should be inside. Now, which is based on our definition of the table. Now let's have something inside. It's going now because this is not null. Oh, okay. You can see this constraint again. You cannot have. So why we have this error is that, let me show you something. So you can see that we already have a product ID of 1009. And I'm trying to input the product again. That is product ID 1009. The error is saying that unique constraint is violated. So meaning that you cannot input anything again that is of this ID. You know, in our definition, we'd say that this is our primary key. And we have this constraint. So primary key, the definition, it should not be, you can have same number or same ID twice. And I have it twice. So okay. We're able to insert that one there. So we can also say, for example, if we want to change this column name, because before we changed the data type to modify the data type, can also change the column name. You can say rename column name to product name. So let's save our product table. You see, change this column name to product name. Do you have any questions so far? You're almost rounding up. Okay, we'll do the update and then go to the next function. Is it clear so far?
That
Or
is,
moving to.
it's clear to me. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Let's see what we have in our employee table. Now we want to talk about the update. So the update is to change a particular data based on the the ID, you can change a particular data in a table. So let's like 0. So this is what we have here. So let's say update. Update the M table. Set. Let's see. Number 7, 5. See this first one. 7, 8, 3, 9. Number first. I should select from different employees and show them. So update employee. Let's change the department number. And department number is custom. And just IT and yeah, the name of the employee is custom. Okay. You have any foreign key of 25? Foreign key. We have foreign key of 20 from the departments table. So what I did, oh, okay. I changed the department of this person called Ward to department number 20. I see. Because initially it was not, person was not in department number 20. Person was in department number 30. So you can see, I've changed this one, Ward. But you notice that all salesmen, they are in department number 30. You can see that it's the only one that is different now. Department number 20. So that is how you can change a particular data in the table. You use update keyword to update anything in it, like the data itself in the table. You use the alter keyword, say alter table if you want to change the column name, or you want to modify, if you want to change the column name, or you want to modify the data type. So you can use the alter keyword. The update is to update a particular data in the table. So let's move to let's move to functions like say for instance trunk. Let's try to use another function that can be used to drop some information. I think we see our department table. Let's see, truncate table depth. So you cannot truncate this table because this department table was referenced in another table. Let's see employee table. The about truncate employee table. So let's see if you have anything from in the employee table. So the truncate is to drop all data in that particular table. If you just drop them from the table, no matter how big. I think it is very fast to use truncate. If you, instead of saying delete this, delete that, to delete the data, it's very fast. So we can then drop this table. And initially we wanted to truncate the department table. It was saying that the data in the department table, which is the department number, is referenced in the employee table. And because this table still exists, we cannot drop anything in the department table. So to do that, let's drop that table called employee. So with that, we can then delete data in our departments table. Let's shrink it again to just drop all the data.
Mr. Toby, I have a question, please.
Okay, yeah.
What's the difference between the truncate and drop table? Is it the same thing? Does it does the
No,
same?
no, it doesn't do this. It's not the same thing. So the truncate is to drop all data, all information, all data in the table. The table will still exist. You can see we can still say describe department table. It will still show the skeleton of the table, which is like the design, but no data. So you can still see the skeleton of the table if you use truncate. But now if we delete, if we drop, it's just going to drop everything. It's going to delete the table, drop table. It's going to remove the table from the schema.
And once we delete the table is once you drop the table, is gone forever.
It's gone. Yeah, it's gone. I don't think you have access to this function unless in your organization, unless if you are a DBA. So if you're a DBA, then you can. But if you are just like an analyst, I don't think you can run this kind of function. They will
Oh,
disable it, yeah, unless if you have the privilege. So you will not even have privilege to create table in your organization. In some setting, you just be able to like to read. Might just give like a read access, not like a to create access.
yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Hi, Toby. So I have a
Hello.
question.
Okay.
So I'm trying to do an update on the product table. I want to change the Colgate brush and Colgate toothpaste to just brush and toothpaste, and I want to write it at a go. How do I do that? You know,
Okay.
the
You
other
want to
updates we did were just singly.
so you need to set like in this statement, I was saying set, then you choose the column that you want to set.
So let me read out what I wrote. So I wrote update product set product underscore name equals to brush in code to where product ID equals to 1002. Then second line set product name equals to toothpaste in code to where product ID equals to 1001.
Let's see. This table, right? This similar table. Let me check if we have data
No,
there.
the product table.
The products table. Okay, let me see if I still have the product table.
Yeah. So the last two rows is what I wanted to change. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what do you want to change it to?
Brush.
Brush.
The
Okay.
one that's Colgate toothbrush, just change it to brush.
Brush. So where? And then
Product
specify the
ID.
where
Product
products.
ID equals to 1002. No, not just one. I also
Okay.
want to
If you want
change
to
the
do two,
toothpaste.
so
Yeah.
if you want and
Okay, so now is to put brush, only brush where we have Colgate toothbrush, and put only toothpaste where we have Colgate toothpaste.
I guess you might have to do it one by
Oh,
one.
okay.
But if you let's say for example, if you want to change the product name here to in these two column of the product ID to just change it
Using this.
using
Okay,
this.
if you want to put the same thing in the
Yeah,
two rows, just use.
yes, yeah, or you do it one
All
by
right.
one, yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, so you can see. You can see here. So okay, I've not talked about the delete keyboard. Delete from product. So where product ID. Yeah, product ID. So that's how we can use the delete statement. So you notice that we do not have the row of the ones that have the product ID. Another one. So it's gone. So those are the functions: create, the create, alter, update, and delete. And we learn how to specify how to use this data type in all these and creating a table. Do anyone have any question? I think I've rounded up. Do anyone want me to talk about anyone I've talked about? To go through it again?
No, from me, it's okay.
Oh, okay. Mr. Wale, are you there? Or do anyone have any question regarding what we've taught past few weeks? We can look at it together.
My question is not from what we've taught. It's something related, but we didn't cover it.
What is it?
Okay, so I often see, for instance, in Power BI, to get data, SQL is one of the sources you can get data from. How do you make that connection?
To Power BI. From
Yeah,
SQL to Power BI.
yes.
Okay. Let me from Power BI to SQL, not SQL to Power BI, right?
Yeah, from Power BI to SQL. Like
Yeah.
you want to get data from SQL into Power BI so you can do your analytics and dashboards.
Analysis. Yeah. The only thing you can use is that the organization will have they will have details that they will have to give to the user of the Power BI they have in the organization. So they will have this database that they will have this information. So for example, the table name and the schema name, it will have like it might have like a TNS name. So they will have to it's just like few minutes setup. It's not, but you need to have the access. So the person will have to have the access, and you can just connect it to the database, to the Power BI database. Because what I'm saying this is that I have a similar experience when I was doing data engineering using Microsoft Cloud, using Azure Cloud. So I did some work there, and I have this ETL pipeline, and I have to like connect to Power BI. So I'll just use some of those string. There was this what do we call it? Like I will have it will collect like an admin name or table name, not table name, but like the database name. I have to input it, then it will just connect to the database, and I can just pick any data I want from it. So it's not something that is difficult. It's very straightforward. But you will need access into that table. If it is table that you created yourself, you will need access. You need the details like the admin name or maybe the password or something. So like in my own organization now, we have every user of anyone that want to like access the database, you must have like a username and password or database connection. So before you can use any of the BI tool, I know that it will be similar. So, and I've worked with Power BI before. So
Great, thanks.
Mr. Wale, do you have any comments? I think it might not be with us.
Maybe he's not with us. So I have a question too.
Okay.
The first thing is, Mr. Ibrahim, the question you asked, if you go on Power BI, Mr. Toby has answered you very well. But I think if you go to under the come in, if you go under Home, under Power BI, and then get data, then you will see SQL Server, then you do all the settings that you said, all those kind of things. I think if I'm right. So that one is like that. But my question is, how can I have a portfolio? So I think, Mr. Toby, I think you're in the UK, am I right?
Yes.
That's perfect. So, let me just come out straight to you too. I'm in the UK too. I just applied for my postodian.
Should we stop recording? Let's
Okay.
see if we can stop recording so that we will not put this on record.
Okay.
Yeah, you can stop recording. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can stop recording. So, but you're the host, so you'll be the one to have to stop.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Have you stopped it? I think we've stopped it. No, you've not.